Happy holidays from Healing by Hope Radio, Wild Ministries and WDRB Media Entertainment, and Wild Naturals Health and Wellness. Happy holidays to you. I just wanted to come to you today and tell you that you're beautiful, strong, and worthy to be loved. No matter what they said you did, what they said you said, it don't matter. Forgive yourself, ask God for forgiveness, and just move on. But I want to talk to you today about elevation. A lot of people do not realize that they have been elevated because they don't even want to be elevated. So they don't even recognize when they have been elevated. And I want to give you a perfect example, and somebody needs to hear this, and I need to let you know this. I'm going to give you a perfect example. This is how you know you've been elevated. When God places you in an area that you did not even want to be in. Case in point. Say you're used to being in the hood and you like being in the hood. And the reason why I'm using this analogy is because it's it's a reality. So I like to talk to people in a reality. Okay, so you like to be in the hood. That's just what you like to do. You like to party, you like to kick it. And another reason I'm using this because it used to be me. So don't take it personal. But listen, you want to be in the hood. But for some reason that didn't work out, so you over here in this old, in your words, corny old neighborhood with all these corny old people. Right? So you don't even realize that you've been elevated. So what do? You go back to where you were down there. And while you're down there, the experiences aren't too good. The people aren't too great. You know it. They're mistreating you. They're not treating you like your self-worth. Yet you go back up to where you've been elevated to go back down to where you've been elevated from. Does it make sense? So how long is it going to take for you to realize, to utilize the gift that you were given, you were elevated, and do something with it while you're there? How long is it going to take you to realize that that's where you're supposed to be? Stop demoting yourself and going back down to meet people where they are. Accept the gift and the blessing, recognize where you are, and start from there. Get out of your comfort zone and do something better and do something different. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with leaving your past behind. There's nothing wrong with keeping in contact and loving people. But if you've been elevated to your next journey or on your next path, use it. You figure it's all corny. Nobody want to live all over here in this corny area. Use the tools that you have been given. Recognize the tools that you have been given and appreciate them. Stop going back down there to meet people on their level. Understand that your life has been elevated and use it. Use the tools. Grow from it and teach somebody else. Recognize what you have been given. A lot of people don't recognize the gift that they've been given. They really don't. They don't appreciate it. Like they said, it's all corny over here. You ever heard people say that? It's all corny over here. I'd rather be corny. Recognize your gifts that you're given. Try it. Get out of your comfort zone. See, some people are so used to being in a comfort zone that they don't try to do any better. You know why people don't reach their full potential? Because they don't believe it. They don't believe in what they see, and they can see the vision. They just think they're dreaming, I guess. I don't know. They can clearly see the vision, but they don't utilize it, and they don't believe it, so they don't try to pursue it. Therefore, you can't attain it. If you can see it, you can be it, you can achieve it, just believe it. I just added that twist to it. That came from Bernadette Sally, my choir teacher from high school. I thought that was so corny when she used to say it, and then I grew up, and it's real. If you can see it, you can be it, you can achieve it, but I put my spin on it, just believe it. And that's real. So a lot of people don't reach their full potential simply because they don't believe in themselves. They don't believe that they can do it. You know that crazy far out dream that you have? And people look at you like, what? Believe in yourself to where people think you absolutely crazy and go for them dreams and do what you want to do. Because you're not seeing them for no reason. I'm no different from anybody else. My testimony is, trust me, I was a knucklehead. I'm no different. I ain't came from nothing. 3-time homeless, pill popping alcoholic. Partying all the time, just doing what I wanted to do. I ain't no different than nobody else, but I changed my mindset and it changed my life. It changed my life when I changed my mindset. It absolutely did. And I'm doing amazing things. I can't even believe it. I can't believe it. I'm not rich. I'm not even close to being rich. I'm still in the struggle. But I tell you what, the platforms are here for me to utilize. I don't even like videos. I can't stand videos. But sometimes you have to get out of your comfort zone to get where you're supposed to be. So I had to do this video, especially during the holidays and the New Year. Is January 31st. Is New Year's Eve. Tomorrow is New Year's, so I wanted to say happy holidays to you and let you know that I loved you. We're losing so many people. I mean, it's just amazing. Every time I turn on social media, people that I knew personally, they're gone, and that really hurt me. And somebody I found out is gone today, that touched me. My condolences to everyone who has suffered loss in 2020. 2020 has been a bittersweet year. It's most amazing, most sorrowful, most hurtful. But where there's light, there's darkness. You always have to know that. And although Corona took a lot of people from us, it also shut a lot of things down for us to sit down and be still and take a look at the things in our lives and decide if we wanted to change them or not. And there are so many opportunities out here, and I hope that most of you or everybody utilize them. I really hope so, because they're there. And 2021 should birth some of the most amazing people. I should see some legendary people. I always say legendary because you are legendary. You just have to believe that you're legendary. And I just pray that you utilize the tools. If you was a hustler, right now was the time to do it. It was a sorrowful time, but it was a time to rest and be still and pause and stop and think. It was a time for you to realize your self-worth. Stop staying in places that you shouldn't be in. If they don't want to be around you and they treating you bad, bye. Tell them bye. Love yourself enough to move on and keep on going. You don't have to stay there. It's a bigger calling for your life. Know when you've been elevated. When you stop fitting in, that means you ain't supposed to be there. Know when your elevation has taken place. It's not there for no reason. You're not fitting in. You're outgrowing it because it's not for you anymore. Stop going back down there to meet them on their level. That's not your level anymore. And I just wanted to let you know about elevation. I mean, you don't know. Well, you probably don't even think you've been elevated. You say, I don't know. You don't even appreciate it. And most people don't appreciate their gifts, and that's the problem. People do not appreciate their gifts, but you have to realize where you are and look at it. Is people way less fortunate than you? It's always somebody less fortunate than you, but you have to know who you are. You have to know who you are, and you have to recognize what's in front of you, and you have to utilize the tools that have been given to you. They ain't been given to you for no reason. You see the vision, the things are made, the possibilities are endless. They're coming to you. You can attract what you want. It's called the law of attraction, and you can attract what you want. And what that means is what you give out, it can come back to you. If you want to give out negative energy, that's what you'll get back. If you give out positive energy and love, that's what you'll get back. And that's real. And you just have to believe in that and just understand that it's real. So what you want for your life, you can attract. And it's not going to be easy. Nothing's easy. You got to fight for it. But you appreciate it more. But it'll build your character, and it also open doors from you. But it will also close a lot of doors that you're not supposed to be in anymore. When doors start closing, they're supposed to close. Stop opening them back up. Let them go. Love people from a distance and pray for them from afar, but you can't take everybody on your journey. You just have to understand that. You can't take everybody on your journey. You can still love them, but you can't. So like I said, realize when you have been elevated. When you have been elevated, realize it. Recognize it for what it is and use the tools and do something with them. It just makes sense. Stop going down there to meet them and come up here where you are and grow a whole new network over here. Because you're not there for any reason. You're not placed there for no reason. You were there. You didn't even want to be there. But you're there, so why not utilize it and enjoy it? People don't understand what it is to change is because they haven't tried it. Step out of your comfort zone. Step out of your comfort zone and do things that make you feel better. Stop trying to make everybody else feel better. They don't care. They don't care. All they do is talk about you anyway. Trust me, I learned, but I don't care. I use the silent time to build me, to build my brand. I'm doing things that I thought that I could never do in my life. And it's because I changed my life and I changed my mindset and I changed my surroundings. It don't have anything to do with people. It's you. Nobody can influence you to do anything. You did what you wanted to do because that's what you wanted to do. I don't blame nobody. I did what I wanted to do. I like to party, but now it's a different life. It's not like I wasn't smart and intelligent. I was always researching and writing something the whole time I was doing what I was doing. That's just me. But at a certain time in your life will elevate right in front of your eyes. It would just change. So recognize where you are and appreciate it and utilize it. Utilize it for you. Utilize it for you. Okay? You're elevated. Stop going back down there. Stay up here where you are and build where you are. Create a whole new network for yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You can still love people, but you have to understand when gifts are given to you. There are people that pray for your gifts that you are given every single day. You don't even realize it because you want to go back over there. So it's up to you whether you want to go back over there if you want to. But you are beautiful, strong, and you're worthy to be loved. You have to believe that. And if you can see it, you can be it, you can achieve it, just believe it. That's what